Salut tout le monde, et alors on se retrouve pour reprendre notre chapitre sur The Invincible. On va continuer, on s'était arrêté sur un bug. Et on est arrivé trop vite sur une zone, le pied était passé à travers, mais bon, on pouvait plus se lever, on pouvait plus rien faire. Donc on reprend où est-ce qu'on en était, retrouver Gorski.
Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here. He didn't take a tent.
Damn. This place is amazing. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
So, he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rep.
Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No.
Je crois que c'est là-dessus qu'on a bugué.
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
On passait sur le pont et...
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment.
The height of the entire complex is over 100 meters, even 150.
And
I can't even see the bottom.
the structures go that deep.
On va
Yes.
y retourner.
I dread to think.
Merde, je fais le dialogue juste en train de regarder le décor.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
Parce que y a une
And at
trace.
worst?
He's just finishing it up, though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, the atmosphere here is breathable.
Basically, yes. Dr. Krauter, however, warned that the methane content...
I know. But the effects won't be immediate. That gives us a few extra hours. These constructions don't have a clear division into functions. They're huge, complicated,
Un bâtiment.
and uniform at the same
Un
time.
bâtiment.
Do you have any idea where all this could have come from? I'm aware without tests you can't do much. But let's say on first inspection.
It's hard for me to imagine that any biological forms could survive here. The interiors of these structures are filled to the brim with wires and rods. So maybe this metal builds up somehow, by itself.
Oh. You've already said something similar before. Just after landing, when you found those bushes.
Yes, right. It's a bit like Pando.
Even what? I have no idea what you're talking about,
Voilà,
Doctor.
on est arrivé.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest.
Huh, that does sound bizarre. So maybe.
C'est ici qu'on a bugué.
Jasna, what's going on?
Just a sec. I need to
Voilà.
get
On
out.
était arrivé tellement vite en courant.
Phew. The load bearing capacity. Again.
Maybe you should use the detector. Will indicate the thickness of the structures.
Ok. pas. Bah alors. Ok.
Okay. I can see a safe route on the detector.
Ah.
One careless move.
And please be careful.
I'm trying. Out of the frying pan. Into a hole.
Ok, tout ce qui est vert, c'est des zones fragiles.
I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but the oceanic forms here are similar to those on Earth. So there should be similarities on land as well.
Similarities?
Life, Astrogator. I still think there should be life on the surface of Regis 3.
Ah mais du coup, on est ici.
How's the terrain? The
Okay.
structures, are they still everywhere?
Yep, wherever I look, there's metal.
En fait, tout ça, là, les structures. Il n'y a même pas besoin de ça en fait. Là c'est fragile, blanc c'est fragile. Ok. Est-ce qu'il est parti Gorski?
Doctor?
Gorski.
I found something after all.
From Gorski.
It's hard to tell. There are errors in the transmission header. I'm going to play it, so we'll find out. Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in. No doubt, it's him. Now let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording. Bugger. No confirmation again. I report.
I can see the relay up close. Looks broken. Such damage could be caused by a local meteorological phenomenon. A severe thunderstorm with litho and electrometeors.
So, the weather is to blame for all of it.
Well, I can't think of a better explanation at the moment.
Maybe let's go back to the recording. A thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. Altogether similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism.
There are more traces, this time handprints, and a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir, you heard correctly. I'm afraid we must be ready for any eventuality.
Well, that doesn't mean we should assume the worst. I still believe you'll find him, Doctor. Well, let's hear what else he discovered. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans. A race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been
Ouais, mais...
glued together. I've seen
Est-ce
hypothetical
qu'on va me ramener de l'autre côté? Parce qu'on n'a pas vu ce côté-là. Là.
Moving on. Readings. Well, that's it. What
Ok, ça va nous ramener de l'autre côté si on passe
Any
par
thoughts,
là.
Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man, nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyrans civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
I think there might be something to it.
Ça ne mène pas où on veut aller.
I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
This seems to prove that Gorski's behavior is irrational. He must have lost his mind.
And you're saying that right now, without even seeing him?
I wish I was wrong, Astrogator, but I can't think of any other explanation. Finally! I have his position.
A visual?
Not yet. Gorski, are you here? It's me, Yasna.
Still nothing.
Yeah. I found his backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes, he's without oxygen. We must hurry.
Il abandonne toutes ses affaires en route. C'est quoi? Je vais voir. J'espère que je peux revenir en arrière.
Oh, I've already been there.
Non! J'aurais dû aller. Je peux pas retourner. Il y a un passage là.
Oh, there he is. Got him. He's not moving.
Il est pas mort.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
No reaction. He seems unconscious. Gorski! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Okay. Let me just... I'm putting him... out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The probe will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You'd need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I won't allow it, Yasna. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Hold on, Gorski.
I still can't hear you, Doctor. Please repeat.
Don't be angry, sir. But
But what? Please go ahead.
after careful consideration, I gave Gorski my tank. We still don't know when you'll send the lander, so I can't leave him without oxygen.
Doctor, I explicitly told you not to. Never mind. Let's hope Artie can finish the job if you're both unconscious.
Je pense que c'est par là. Après, il y avait plein de bouteilles derrière, on aurait pu en chercher une peut-être.
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you set up the transmitter, I should start receiving. There it is. Pulse, heart rate, saturation, almost within the... What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking.
Doctor,
No! No!
please hold on. I'll take you one moment.
I caught the probe. I'm... Fuck! I'm flying. What? What was that?
On est dans la merde.
Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location.
C'est pas le mec qui nous parle qui va venir nous chercher vu qu'il est boiteux.
Do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together. Heartbeat's racing, but saturation hasn't dropped below the tissue norm. Not yet, at least.
Yasna découvre les structures métalliques appelées la ville, on l'a vu tout à l'heure. Après des recherches éprouvantes, Yasna finit par trouver Gorski. Cependant, il est immobilisé, blessé et inconscient. Au bout d'un moment, elle remarque également qu'il manque d'oxygène. Yasna décide de ne pas respecter la procédure et de donner son oxygène à Gorski. Elle le transporte ensuite à un endroit où Novik passera à la chercher avec le vaisseau d'atterrissage. Mais c'est vrai qu'il y a le robot, ils ont un droïde. Yasna déploie le transmetteur nécessaire à l'atterrissage, soudain le sol s'effondre sous ses pieds, et Yasna tombe dans les profondeurs de la ville. C'est tout, il n'y a pas une autre section qu'on aurait découvert. Ok. Il est où le drone? Parce qu'on est descendu avec notre sonde, du moins. Elle est repartie.
Deposit of water, probably unsafe for consumption. I'd rather not risk it. Meteoric waters. No, too deep. Let's hope it's not fossil. Shit.
Surpris. Est-ce que je... Non.
Slippery terrain. Poor visibility. Considering all factors, situation hopeless. At least I got flares. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me.
De l'eau, des plantes, un poisson, des poissons. Pour l'instant, on n'a pas vu autre chose que ce genre d'organisme, et peut-être vivant.
Okay. Careful.
T'as de la chance.
Fucking great. I can't. I just. Can't. Pretty much fucked. That's my considered opinion. Fucked.
J'ai fait tous tes yeux ou j'ai fait quoi? On est inconscient?
Who's that? I can't see. Crowther. Is that you? But how? You were supposed to... Doctor? Why won't you answer me?
It's good to see you again, Yasna. Unfortunately, there is no time for pleasantries. We need to get out of here, now.
Hey, not so fast. I have some questions.
Later, Yasna. Now, look to your left. It should be easier from there.
Good one. I'm not going anywhere until you explain how you found me.
Then I guess you will die, because I refuse to waste time on explanations. Your choice, Yasna.
Mais trop tard. Bon, on n'a pas été le chercher lui déjà. Je me
Asshole.
rappelle plus. Faudrait que ça tienne, hein. Mais il y avait vraisemblablement une personne devant moi. Ok. voir si c'est pas une hallucination. On va courir.
Crowther, say something. I can't stand this dreadful silence.
Silence is harmless. You shouldn't be afraid of it. Unlike other things.
And what should I be afraid of?
Dehydration, hypoxia, methane poisoning. The list is quite long. Oh, what were you thinking, really? I warned you against opening your helmets, let alone giving all your oxygen to a dead man. A complete failure of reason in the act of futile heroism.
Gorski isn't dead. That's why I left him my damn tank.
You might as well be. Do you really think giving him oxygen was enough? Something attacked you up there. Odds are, it got Gorski as well.
We'll check and come back for him. Novik should be monitoring his parameters after all.
Yeah, about that. You shouldn't trust everything the old man says. He only tells us what he sees fit.
Huh? What do you mean?
Doesn't matter now. Let's focus on getting out of this maze. Is your equipment operational? Nothing damaged?
I think so. Flares are wet, though.
What equipment do you have on you? Procedural minimum or more?
The telemeter, tracer, a metal detector. Other than the latter, I'd say the bare minimum. Crowther, I can see your suit on the detector.
Great. You won't lose me then.
Slow down. I need to rest.
Nah, rest is for the dead.
I've had enough. Just enough. Forward, Yasna. Faster, Yasna. We're racing against time, Yasna. We're constantly fighting for life, Yasna. Enough of this nonsense. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight.
All right, Yasna. Have it your way.
What? A moment ago you were forcing me to struggle on. But now you'll let me die. Just like that.
Not just like that. You did everything you could. But even that wasn't enough. You have the right to finally give up.
I'm not a stubborn child, Crowther. Reverse psychology won't work on me.
Pity. It was worth a try, though. On second thought, I imagine there are worse places to die. It's rather peaceful, actually. Just close your eyes and let yourself go. Fall asleep.
Okay. I'm getting up. Turns out I prefer to live than let you talk me to death. I can do it. I won't give up.
That's the right attitude.
Thank goodness.
There you are. All my talking turned out to be quite helpful, huh?
Don't push it, Crowther.
Yasna perd tout espoir et perd toute force et tout espoir de rentrer un jour. Elle fait rencontre fortuite de Crota, qui l'aide à remonter à la surface.
Do you see this?
Well, if you're talking about the coal deposits and the bones of prehistoric reptiles, then yes, they're further up as well.
Finally, we have proof. There was life on the land. After all, millions of years ago.
Is it really such good news? Because now, not even bacteria or viruses.
I'm starting to suspect that someone or something prevents organisms from moving ashore. Perhaps stop them from leaving the water.
So, I think it stops them to this day. In other words, it's still here. And it nips all manifestations of life in the bud.
Why then have I not met it yet?
Oh, but I think you have.
You know a lot, Crowther. About what happened to me, and about these fossils.
The old man told me.
About life on Regis.
About you. He's clueless regarding Regis. Only cares about how he can gain an advantage in this sector of the galaxy.
Even more skeletons.
C'était pas des petits animaux, hein, vu la taille des
Annoyingly
os.
now, there are no comms. Nobody will know of this discovery if we get stuck here.
Relax. The old man will send another expedition. And they will find those bones, along with ours.
Thanks. For a moment there, I forgot how screwed I was. Good that you reminded me.
Maybe your situation would be better if you didn't stop to admire the fossils.
Now you sound like Novik.
Touché.
How is it you're always a few steps ahead of me?
Simple. I outpace you because I'm moving my legs, not my mouth.
C'est plutôt que t'aies une hallucination.
Come. It's time to be
Le
among other
d'oxygène
people
fait que
again.
je suis en plein
They
trip.
are there, somewhere. I promise.
I'm starting to have second thoughts. What if something's waiting for me? Something that caused my fall?
It doesn't matter now. If you stay here, death is certain.
Hey! Where did you go?
I can't go with you anymore.
Crowther?
Forgive me for my rudeness. I had to be a prick. To pull you out of there, Unfortunately, now my body is needing coal, water, and nitrogen, and empty hearts. Lucky enough, this is not our farewell, but so I should tell you, it was an honor to serve with you. Yes, sir. I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your vitals.
Astrogator, I'm here. Over.
Finally! Yes, sir. You can't even imagine. It's really good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I saw Krauter.
Yes, sir. Are you saying what?
I don't quite understand.
What's that? Yes, sir. Are you there? Do you copy?
It's a monster. I see a fucking monster. Seems I've gone crazy after all.
Don't panic, yes, sir. Just describe the object to me.
A metal shell. Legs kind of like a crab. Shoots a beam of energy capable of melting metal.
Yeah, enough. It's a machine. You should retreat immediately. There's a chance it won't detect you.
It sounds like you know what it is, sir.
Well, I have my suspicions. One of the flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description. Walking antimatter cannon. Antimat.
You're fucking kidding me, sir.
Unfortunately, I'm not.
I think it's moving away from me.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though.
How is it possible that the Alliance machine got here before us?
Faudra t'en
I'd
parler
like
sur
to
le
know
pic.
myself. If our intel's incorrect and Invincible already landed on Regis 3, who knows?
I can see a passage, but it doesn't look very inviting.
Quel con.
Shit!
Surpris. Depuis tout à l'heure, il se passe rien, on est à
I
marcher.
have to.
Calme.
I'm stuck. I can't move.
Je peux pas bouger, pourquoi je peux pas bouger d'un coup?
Yes, sir. Please talk.
It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run. I'm gonna die here after all.
Pourquoi peut pas bouger d'un coup, il y aurait pas.
Come in. Jasper, we must evacuate you. I'm getting parameters. Pulse situation. Please confirm you're there.
I'm okay. The probe did something. As if... I don't know.
I saw the readings.
Là, elle peut bouger.
Distress
Ok.
signal and then followed a series of directives
Logique
that
sur
I
20.
implement. Currently, it does not respond to commands.
I'll check on it. I found a box. Also a switch.
Probably from the registry. Can you get the record?
Let's see. I guess it's busted for good. You guessed right, sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet. They even managed to set up a field base.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible was not due to arrive for another 14 days.
I guess we should ask them back home. And that's me. Wow. It really did almost flatten me. Probe. It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
What I meant was that antimat targeted it, and when it fired, the structures collapsed.
You've been lucky.
One could say so, yes. Not much left of it.
The probe was broadcasting a while ago, so maybe we can save its core.
Hot. You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Asna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
I feel like I've lost another companion. My last one.
You still have me.
Not down here. Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the probe core?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to steal their heart. But the key is to get their brain.
You know that's just a metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes. Okay. Time to get out of here.
Oh, not good. You simply don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Stormfront is approaching your location.
Now of all times.
I know, Doctor. But please muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the Alliance is in the vicinity.
Wait a minute. Do you have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir. We still have to save Gorski. I don't know what your silence means.
I was going to tell you later. I'm really sorry.
What?
His readings...
No. No, don't finish. That's impossible.
You did absolutely everything you could. Unfortunately, sometimes even that's not enough.
I did nothing. Just nothing.
By the way, how are you feeling?
Are you asking about?
I mean the lack of your oxygen tank. So, how are you feeling?
I've already experienced what Dr. Krauter referred to as mild cerebral symptoms. He even participated in them.
How?
I had a long and tiring conversation with him. Please don't ask for details.
Une bouteille par hasard d'oxygène qui traînerait dans un coin. Savoir peut-être même qu'on est en pleine hallucination. C'est drôle pour voir quelqu'un, mais quand on voit personne, on est dans un caniveau, en train de crever, en plein trip.
Damn it! The storm's getting worse. I'm approaching the vehicle.
Oxygène.
Any damage?
Hard to tell. It looks like it's been stuck here for a while. But the light inside works. There isn't a living soul here.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
It's clear. No one's coming out of me. I'm all alone.
disappointment, I hear.
There's no one inside either. The equipment looks undamaged, though. In the current situation. Yes. But I still have to pop back outside. Let's check something.
Time is pressing, Doctor. The storm.
I know. But it's important. I think there's a chance of an oxygen tank around here. Somewhere.
Why didn't I think of that myself? You're absolutely right. You'll find the rescue kit in the back of the vehicle.
Right. Thank you. Got it.
What? What are you talking about?
I found an oxygen tank.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Rescue kit is essential in all vehicles, even the Alliance's. Better?
Yes. That's what I needed. Okay. Time to hit the road. The engine started.
Then what are you waiting for? Leave this cursed place. Are you driving?
I'm going. Please don't do me. Oh, shit! It hit the bonnet!
Don't worry. Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. In a vehicle is kind of a Faraday cage. The energy will flow through the body, discharge into the ground.
I'm not worried. I'm a goddamn oasis of peace. And there are exceptions, you know. Such as the windshield shattering at high voltages. Doesn't stress me out at all.
I remember a mission on Eden 5. At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, cyberneticist, a doctor, engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation and we crashed the rocket. Then we put it back together. From whatever was on hand. Quite a machine. A true Frankenstein monster, so to speak. Even more terrifying were the creatures we found on the surface.
Oh, wait. Creatures? You are making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to Eden. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
Non, petit rover. Fait du bien, hein. Tout à l'heure en marche. Bon, visibilité nulle. Hein. Là, on voit rien du tout. C'est toujours mieux qu'à pied.
Damn it! I'm having trouble finding the right way.
You've got to head southwest.
How am I supposed to know where southwest is? I don't have a compass, remember?
The city attracts lightning, so the fewer flashes on the horizon, the better.
How far am I from the city's border?
Considering how fast you're moving, if you're heading straight to the destination, as long as no structures...
Je vois pas du tout où je vais, je suis un chemin.
The storm has subsided.
Est-ce que c'est mon chemin? Ça.
I found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Emmett 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Really? They must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? And anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
Là-dedans, là.
1 second. I need to think. Don't know if this can help. But the Alliance labels black boxes as data loggers. Eureka! Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, a plug.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans. Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides.
Most probably. No one is transmitting from the base. On the other channels, all I hear is static.
The storm must be causing interference. I'd suggest you lie down. The storm's raging.
I'm going to sleep now.
Ouais, on va dormir au calme. On va se faire rattraper par l'Alliance.
Not good. Don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Storm front is approaching your location.
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
Luna? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is... Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
Cette.
next is...
3, 2... Oh, merde, je suis trompé.
Nothing. Dead silence. I have to try again. The first 3 digits of the cipher are... the next is...
Yes, sir.
I'm here.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do,
Encore.
but there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's
Tu vas pas
stopping me
dormir, là?
anymore. The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. Should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe. All you have to do is move away from this cluster of metal.
I'm going then. No need for further delay.
Agreed.
I'll let you know when I'm out of the city for good.
Very good. I'll be on standby.
Yasna parvient à reprendre contact avec Novik. Elle se rend également compte que le manque d'oxygène lui a causé des hallucinations. Dans la ville, Yasna rencontre un énorme robot, un canon d'antimatière sur les pattes appartenant à l'Alliance. Yasna tente de se faufiler derrière la machine, mais celle-ci la détecte. Elle parvient à s'échapper, par miracle. Yasna trouve des informations concernant la base de l'Alliance. Malgré les dégâts irréparables subis par la sonde qui s'est sacrifiée pour Yasna, la scientifique décide de récupérer le cerveau électronique de la machine. Yasna parvient à sortir de la ville grâce au rover abandonné de l'Alliance. Pendant l'orage, Yasna se cache dans un endroit sûr parmi les rochers. Épuisée par les événements récents, Yasna s'endort dans la planque. Au matin, elle décide de quitter la ville et d'aller au point de rendez-vous. Pas en
I think
voiture.
I've gone far enough.
Rocket
There is a
Girl.
vast open area in front of me. The city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly, over. Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment.
On est à l'endroit où il y avait la
Satellite
plage.
images.
Have you checked on Koval, by any chance?
Yes, among other things.
And? How is he?
He's stable.
But?
There are no buts, Doctor.
Ah, c'était
You'll
ici.
see him soon.
Je sais pas
All
fou,
right, I've got it.
c'était là la plage où il y avait...
Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
pattes.
I know I'm in a hurry, but I should check this place first.
C'est fou le mec. Je regarde depuis tout à l'heure dans le point de vue là. Tiens, faut que je me mette ici. C'est juste un caillou. Là, ça fait le point. Ça fait pas la mise au point.
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you? Yes, sir?
Are you sure that's all we can do? Couldn't we?
Don't you even think about it.
About what? You didn't let me finish, sir.
But I know what might be on your mind. Going back for Gorski's body, contacting the Alliance, or continuing research on your own. These are not possibilities. They're certain death. Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
Donc on a une bagnole. Pourquoi pas retourner vers l'Alliance, hein? Allons chercher notre collègue.
I won't need the lander, Astragator.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, sir. I'm not coming back.
Yes, sir. This is sheer madness. You're heading straight to the enemy base.
This is the only way I can find out what's going on here. What happened to our people? I have several hours of travel ahead of me.
You can still turn back.
No. And if you try to convince me otherwise, I'll just turn the radio off.
Fine. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you put me in. As a commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life.
I'll understand if you find it necessary to leave. I would do it if I were you.
And then you're lucky I'm me. Please don't turn off your radio. I'm not going anywhere.
Abandonne ton équipe. On n'abandonne personne. C'est fini la voiture? Ah, quelques temps plus tard.
You're approaching their coordinates.
Il y a un freeze plus loin.
Yes?
I understand that no matter what I say won't change your mind.
Bah non, je suis en
Please
voiture,
be careful.
attends.
First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
I will be cautious. Like always. Just because I'm acting against your orders doesn't mean I intend to be foolish, sir.
It's comforting in its own way that even in an act of insubordination you want to remain professional. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that.
Derrière un virage. Ok. Attends, c'était quoi le point là? Attention de la page. C'était soit on rentrait, ça mettait fin à la mission, je pense.
Hey! What was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Ah ouais? Parce que la base est là. On va laisser le rover alors. Ah, ah t'envoies ici.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself, from where you can see their base.
Oh shit. I think I'm too far away. I headed into the open area. It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped. Huh. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Non, c'est pas possible. D'avoir une mise au point sur ce soleil, cette boule de feu là. Pendant l'orage, Yasna se cache dans un endroit sûr, parmi les rochers. Épuisée par les événements récents, Yasna s'endort dans la planque. Au matin, elle décide de quitter la ville et d'aller au point de rendez-vous. Ignorant les objections de Norvik, Yasna décide de se rendre à la base de l'Alliance pour chercher de l'aide. Elle n'est pas venue plutôt pour les espionner, savoir qu'est-ce qui, du quoi, du comment, du pourquoi. J'ai cru comprendre qu'ils n'allaient pas vraiment nous aider là. Yasna atteint le camp de l'Alliance et s'approche des unités présentes. Il n'y a personne. En tout cas, ils sont venus over équipés, les gars. Ah, ça c'est de la foreuse de compète. Hein. Ok. Donc c'est encore monté jusque là-bas. Je vais voir un truc. Par là. Yasna atteint le camp de l'Alliance et s'approche des unités présentes. Oui, on a déjà vu ça. Ok. Là, en stand-by.
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear.
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way,
I'm going in.
I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen.
Hang on, sir. What exchange? I'm not a spy, I'm a scientist.
I'm afraid that doesn't change anything. You want information about Regis 3. For that reason alone, they might consider you a spy.
But what kind of spy exposes themselves to direct questions?
A desperate one, Doctor.
La mort du soleil. La rectification de l'article. Au rédacteur Machin Chose, responsable de l'article scandaleux salissant mon nom et minimisant l'impact de mes résultats scientifiques. Je vous serai gré de rectifier l'article La mort du soleil. Les menaces d'un scientifique, pages 9 et 10 du numéro 5 de la revue périodique Jeune astrophysicien, publié cette année, on peut non seulement trouver dans ce texte des erreurs de nature scientifique, mais également des citations inappropriées de mes hypothèses formulées lors du dernier congrès. Je joins une correction Selon mes rappels de l'auteur, Dr Bouza, non pas Boza, recherche effectuée lors d'exécutions cosmiques, je constate que le temps est nécessaire à l'hydrogène pour s'épuiser lors de la combustion d'une étoile dépend de la masse de celle-ci. Ce phénomène s'applique à toutes les étoiles, rien ne semble indiquer que la nôtre échappe à cette règle. Quelle que soit notre volonté de mystifier les lois de la physique. Quelle est donc mon hypothèse? Dans le futur, tout le stock d'hydrogène contenu dans le noyau du Soleil viendra à s'épuiser. Une sphère de fusion hydrogène s'étendra jusqu'à ce que la température descende en dessous de 6 millions de degrés Celsius. Le noyau lui-même va diminuer, les cendres de la combustion hydrogène serviront de carburant, permettant ainsi à une deuxième réaction de fusion de débuter. Cela prolongera la durée de vie du Soleil de quelques millions d'années. Cependant, il est certain que le Soleil va passer de l'état de naine jaune à celui de géante rouge. L'attraction gravitationnelle avec Vénus et la Terre va diminuer. Les corps célestes submentionnés vont alors s'éloigner de l'étoile et seront en quelque sorte sauvés. Cependant, le puissant Soleil rouge sera quand même capable d'absorber Mercure avant de mourir. Je maintiens, selon mes recherches, mon affirmation indiquant que le Soleil en tant qu'étoile de séquence principale a une existence de 10 milliards d'années, ayant commencé il y a 5 milliards d'années, et brillera donc encore plus de 5 milliards d'années. Cependant, il ne s'agit pas, comme on peut le lire selon les rédacteurs machin chose, d'une menace basée sur des hypothèses sans fondement, des bobards et de chimères de la part d'un docteur en sciences astro-paranormales en quête de renommée perturbant la santé mentale de l'espèce humaine. L'évanescence est un processus qui touche à toute chose et tout est présent dans l'univers. Elle touche également les rédacteurs de revues scientifiques qui se complaisent dans la popularité et l'illusion du succès par quelques écrits médiocres. Cordialement, Dr Bouza. PS, si vous ne réimprimez pas la correction accompagnée d'une lettre d'excuse, je me verrai contraint, afin de protéger la science et ma personne, d'agir en justice.
Can't hear anyone either.
Ok. Un trou noir est le résumé des recherches trimestrielles. Les recherches empiriques et les simulations effectuées lors du dernier trimestre ont permis à notre équipe de tirer les conclusions suivantes. 1. Toute matière peut devenir un trou noir. 2. Un trou noir peut absorber de la lumière grâce à la gravité. 3. Nous en arrivons à la thèse que l'existence d'un trou noir est une conséquence de la théorie générale de la relativité. 4. Un trou noir pourrait bien absorber une étoile, fût-elle de taille du Soleil. 5. La combustion d'une étoile ou, en d'autres termes, sa dématérialisation s'accompagne d'un flash de matière provenant de l'intérieur du trou noir. Étendue des vérifications renforcées, l'objet de nos recherches renforcées durant les prochaines années seront une singularité, un petit point d'une énorme masse présente dans chaque trou noir. Selon notre équipe, c'est à l'endroit précis où se situe ce point que plus aucune loi de la physique ne fonctionne.
Moving on. Still quiet. It's eerie.
Y'a personne, ouais. C'est clair, c'est ce que je suis en train de me dire. On revient en arrière là, je crois.
I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah? The doors were open.
Unbelievable, just unbelievable.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Huh, seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So, that was their last move?
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here. But seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found... you won't guess. Metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here. They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. The guy survived. Someone saved him. Interesting. Coordinates changed... upwards, which indicates he was evacuated by air. The alarm signal broke off high above the ground. 18561.
754. Yes, it's Gorski.
You said he died during the night.
Correct. I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins.
Did you send the lander? When?
While you were still on your way to the base, Artie carried him on board, secured him. Gorski's in the infirmary now.
How could you, sir? I believe Gorski was dead. I blame myself for his death. And now you dare say you did it for my own good.
If I hadn't lied, you'd be willing to risk everything to save him. His chances were insanely small. I had to get you out first.
If Gorski had died because you waited too long...
But he didn't. Thanks to you, Yasna.
One more thing. I realize we still need to work together. So, I'll submit my reports as usual. But that doesn't mean everything's fine.
Understood, Doctor. I appreciate your professionalism.
Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which... I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away. One is a flying unit. Some sort of probe.
Flying over the base.
Correct.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
C'est quoi ça? Il y a comme un dôme là, c'est quoi ce truc là? barrière bizarre.
Ah, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
Pourquoi il marque une carte? Ah oui. Je peux toucher le truc.
Oh, bollocks. The excavation site is behind a force field. That's where the convoy was going.
If these are Dirac emitters, that's an impenetrable barrier. There must be a field switch in the base.
But where?
Anyway, that was a rather unusual maneuver. To cut off the path back to base.
Balader. Ok.
Some robot. Doesn't react to my presence at all. I don't know if that's a good sign or bad.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Non. La poussière martienne qui me fait éternuer. Ici, on n'a pas été.
Force field's down. I open the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor. One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low. Unfortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there, or...
Are you still looking?
Mm-hmm. Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
Juste dans l'espace en fait.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Tu vas aller chercher le rover, non? J'aurais dû chercher le rover.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh hundreds of... no, thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Oh, well, for me, it's quite impressive.
That was exactly their goal, to impress. Such giants aren't very practical, though. I would even say that the larger the ship, the bigger the problems.
Pendant, base ennemie, personne.
modules were placed nearby. The first one looks residential. The second one is a mobile laboratory. They excavated a lot of different objects, in terms of shape and size. I tried to arrange them somehow, to classify them.
Were they successful?
It looks promising. If they had spent a little more time, they would surely have come up with something.
And yet they gave up all efforts. How far to that convoy?
Not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long.
T'es sérieux? Pas trouvé à tout sauf quoi ça. Il est fort le robot là. L'ordi là. Tu vas perdre enfoiré. Le salopard, il va de plus en plus vite. Oh bah, ça, chaque fois il peut pas perdre. C'est juste tu dois faire le plus grand nombre possible. Ok, bref. Ok. Ok.
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They are big machines. Bigger than ours.
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal.
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures. The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground.
Attends, il y a pas même qui vive, hein. C'est un convoi sans personne en fait. D'ailleurs, c'est bug au sol. Là. Elle se rend rapidement compte que la base est vide. Yasna apprend qu'après qu'elle a abandonné l'idée de s'échapper, Norvik a évacué Gorski de la ville. Dans son vaisseau d'atterrissage, désormais seul sur la planète, Yasna ressent un mélange de colère et de joie. Yasna découvre la situation du dernier convoi qui a quitté la base. Elle se met en route après s'être rendu compte qu'elle pourrait en trouver d'autres. Yasna arrive à la zone de fouille où l'un des objets découverts l'attire particulièrement. Contrairement aux autres, celui-ci semble être un robot. Ah ouais, ça ressemblait à un robot, j'ai pas eu l'impression, mais bon. Ok, ok. Ah, rien. Ah, Rover, tu me manques. Moi, c'était plus drôle de rouler, quoi. De courir. Non, c'est pas ça que je veux. Mon journal.
Astrogator, I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
Visuellement, c'est un beau spectacle, hein, c'est beau. Tu fais quelque chose quand même d'être sur une planète, et tu vois une autre planète de cette taille comme ça, tellement qu'elle est proche, ça doit être hallucinant. En observation, est-ce qu'on peut monter là? Allez. Attends.
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No.
On est là.
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna.
All right. I'll try to get there via the side path.
Rover, t'es venu me chercher. Je me disais aussi, j'arrive, y'a rien, et là je monte sur le caillou, je vois un véhicule. Ouais, Rover. Il est venu me retrouver, Rover. Peut-être que du fait que c'est lui qui me l'a ramené, du fait qu'on a branché le cerveau de la sonde. Ah. Chemin secondaire. Le balade. Ah, tout de suite plus agréable. que de courir. Toujours mieux, conduite simulator, marche simulator.
I'm nearing the destination. From now on, I'll be on foot.
Good. It's better to approach with caution.
Actually, I don't have a choice. The road is blocked. Seems like a side... The radiation level is rising
Radiation, elle est en
rapidly.
panique là.
Yes, now be careful of radiation, of other people.
C'est bon.
Just watch yourself.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to zero.
C'est qu'à vulpéculaire. Et, mon amour, je vais t'assurer que notre expédition se déroule très bien. Sans plus d'observations ou de découvertes spectaculaires, nous prévoyons possiblement un arrêt temporaire pour une routine de maintenance. Cependant, cela ne devrait pas avoir trop d'importance concernant la date de mon retour. Par conséquent, mon amour, sois tranquille, tu peux compter sur moi pour être bientôt pleinement présent dans notre vie commune. Toutefois, il faut que tu comprennes à quel point cette découverte d'un isotope a été spectaculaire pour nous. C'est très important pour ma carrière universitaire et ma renommée, qui, je l'espère, sera partagée avec toi. Il s'agit de la première particule dans l'histoire de la conquête spatiale humaine, dotée d'un isotope instable et radioactif découverte au-delà du système solaire. Et c'est moi qui l'ai découvert, rends-toi compte, tu imagines ? À l'intérieur du 26AIF, l'enfant des corps célestes, un composé créé au terme de la collision entre deux objets, sont cachés tous les mystères de l'impact des étoiles. Je vais bientôt pouvoir déterminer leur masse du moment que j'y passe quelques nuits. Pour l'instant, je sais que l'une d'entre elles était une étoile rouge géante. J'ai en tête les réponses à des questions qui ont taraudé les esprits les plus brillants pendant des centaines d'années et ont détruit les yeux de ces mêmes grands esprits à force de regarder dans des télescopes en direction de CK Vulpeculae, nouvelle dans le Petit Renard. Dans la phrase mentionnée mon intérêt plus poussé pour la collision des étoiles que la connexion entre les personnes et dans l'expression de mon opinion que les conséquences de la collision entre les étoiles sont plus importantes que tout ce qui peut créer deux entités faites de protéines, je ne voulais pas transmettre mon admiration sans équivoque pour l'harmonie cosmique et la beauté mathématique de l'astrophysique. Rien d'autre. Pardonne-moi, je rentre bientôt. B.
It might well indicate something quite the opposite. Human technology equals radiation, after all.
And there's another mobile antimatter cannon.
Another one. How
On
many
va
of
monter
those
dedans
do
et on va continuer en
they- Is it
araignée.
active?
Dead, fortunately.
I admire your composure.
Well, I've had my fair share of anxiety lately. No wonder my brain's in defense mode now. Oh no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to.
Pourquoi ils sont
Finding
morts?
them was my priority.
Les trous là, c'est eux
Could
qui
have
les
been
ont
just
faits.
another abandoned place, not this.
Donc leur
What
canon
exactly
antimatter.
happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here. Okay. I'm
Right.
getting into the antimat's recorder.
On va récupérer leurs données.
What do we have here?
Alors,
They were preparing for departure.
attention du russe. Partent en
The
convoi.
convoy's heading somewhere.
Le convoi
Getting close to where I
continue.
am now. They're here. Oh, they're tunneling their
Ils
way
défoncent
to
les
it.
montagnes, ils font des trous, ils rentrent
Looks like they
dedans.
found whatever they were looking.
Ils extraient des trucs.
Huh. Shame. those containers ended up in one of the transporters.
Cherche des objets,
I wonder if it's
d'accord.
still nearby. Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the... Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from... whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go in?
One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
There's nothing else.
Trou noir.
Only... total panic.
Évacuation rapide.
The second antimat.
Ah, il s'est
That's what
repris un
destroyed
coup
it.
d'antimatière.
People are frozen with fear. It's firing directly at the crew.
Les mecs, c'est pareil.
One by one. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal... Hiding from it made no difference.
Il a...
One man has raised his hands in surrender.
Ils se sont fait pulvériser.
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
Bim, s'est fait
Killed him.
désintégrer.
The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
Et lui, il se tient devant.
The last photo
C'est
is
nous?
from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away.
Ok.
That's all.
What about that tunnel?
Right.
So? I'll go check it out.
I know you will, Yasna. Proceed.
Celui-là, c'est celui qui s'est fait éclater. Ouais, sa boîte. Ouais, ici, j'imagine que je peux pas aller. Ok. Lorsque Yasna arrive au convoi, elle s'aperçoit que tout le monde est mort. Il y a dû avoir un combat ici. Les enregistrements de l'antimat montrent que les machines de l'Alliance se sont retournées contre les humains. Ok, on a bien fait de venir à pied. C'est bien que j'avais vu quelque chose. C'est le reste d'un corps décomposé. Mac 3. Ok, ça c'est noté. Qu'on a d'autres. Et pas plus de gens. Voilà. Voilà. Visiblement non. Ok. Bon bah, quand vous y allez, vous y allez.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Take your time, Yasna.
Découvrir.
I can't hear.
Soit c'est quelque chose qui marche, soit c'est
I
quelque
don't
chose qui est
understand
fort.
you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end. It's an Octan. Coming at me. Huh. Carrying something. inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too.
C'est radiation, non? Je sais pas.
My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
No.
Les plantes.
I'm better now.
All right, then. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Tourne en rond.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path.
Ok.
This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
À chaque fois qu'on s'approchait de
So
ces
the
plantes,
Alliance
là,
came to pick the fruits.
bizarre, on a eu un malaise. L'Alliance était particulièrement intéressée par les fruits qui poussent sur les buissons métalliques. Yasna décide d'en cueillir quelques-uns pour les recherches de la communauté. C'est une bonne idée, mais bon. Oui, à l'emplacement. On est là. Après ces plantes qui font les structures bizarres. Hein. Il y a une belle structure là en dessous.
Oh, another body.
Is that also the antimax doing?
No, this body's different. There's no visible injuries.
Then what is the cause of death?
I don't know. It could be anything. Sepsis, internal bleeding, organ failure. Oh, I won't examine him now. My head is killing me. I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior. Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Little bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar.
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Or perhaps it's... looks like two generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yasna, are you abandoning your profession? What you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
Et là, en passant, qu'est-ce qu'il me raconte?
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first. Shit! I can't handle it anymore.
Ah, il a pris un autre chemin. On l'a fait dévier ou quoi? Suivre l'arc-temps. Ouais, je veux bien. Ça veut bien se lever.
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
Ah, c'est ça, on l'a
You must have done
bousculé.
something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
On va courir quand on est là-dedans. Ouais, je sais pas pourquoi. Pourtant, le trou a l'air assez gros quand même. Ah ouais, je sens pas. Je sens qu'il y a une araignée là qui va se lever. Ah, alors, qu'est-ce que j'ai dit?
Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's getting up. Oh,
The robot.
no, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. But Yasna, are you alive?
Destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
Oh, no. Take care of our people, Novik. Do you hear? Find them the best medics.
Yasna, what do you...
Tell Koval I tried.
No, don't die on me now. I'm begging you, don't give up. You can't...
Pour courir. Mais non, ouais, elle se résigne, elle ferme les yeux.
I failed you. Sorry. So fucking sorry. It's all my fault, you hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission.
How did I survive? Wait.
Tu te caches en
You
dessous.
said you had a choice.
Il te voit pas. Il peut pas te tirer dessus.
Yasna, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue.
Ok, c'est ce qu'on va en assister.
I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well.
Il est autonome en fait, il
Outstanding
n'y a
results.
personne dedans.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but
Déglingue le
then
robot.
it
Il
seems
se passe plus que ces gens.
this could have been the crowning
Écoute,
achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine,
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. And I will never forgive myself for it.
C'est un véhicule, ça.
Neither do I expect you to.
Marit, she can no longer forgive
On
you.
va récupérer
Same
la
goes
caisse,
for the others.
faut que c'est cuit, hein.
I'm fully aware. All of it weighs heavily on my mind. Believe me, Doctor. So, what do we do now? Will you finally let me send Hopper for you?
I can't just fly away. Now more than ever. I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people
Ah, ça
and what we
sort
can
pas
do
du
to aid them.
Considering all the
tout. Ce
facts,
canon.
I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first anti-map told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of
Quelqu'un là-dedans.
information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Ok. Attends, j'ai vu un truc là.
Actually, it's right in front of me. I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like, from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid. The door's blocked.
Is there a keyhole in it?
Affirmative. It has extra security.
Did you get the key from the rover?
No. Why?
It will have the same access level, which means it will fit.
How do you know that, sir?
Spying on our rivals' technology proves to be quite useful. On some occasions.
Huh. I'm in the rover. Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway? So, let's hear it.
Remember to take it so you can unlock the cargo bay.
Yep, I've already taken it.
Hello, base. This is Antka.
Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you.
Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site.
Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates.
Of course. Over and out.
Ah, there's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you.
Tesla here. Over.
We have a sort of discovery.
Docteur Boozer.
I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay. And then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and... This is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects.
Hello.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction, after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Merit.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
I can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats, all that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. It'd be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
Radar, 3 ennemis, un autre derrière. On est venu chercher une putain de clé. Elle est où la clé là? J'ai pas vu qu'on a ramassé une clé. Je dis ça, je dis rien. Putain, mais... bloqué par un caillou. L'antimatière jusque-là inactive s'allume et détruit un robot transportant des jarres de fruits. Cependant, la machine ignore Yasna et s'éteint à nouveau. En fouillant le véhicule du convoi, Yasna découvre que les fruits peuvent voler et générer un champ électromagnétique. L'Alliance les appelle des mouches. Ok. C'est pour ça qu'ils
Bushes
sont
already
collés là.
protrude from the holes.
I don't get it. Those bushes again. Here I thought it was all coming together.
We figured out that bushes can consume metal to build their own tissue. Maybe that's what's happened here.
Bushes ate the metal
C'est la
shell.
clé.
Where did they come from in the first place?
I admit, it's quite puzzling. The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully. awkward to squeeze in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet. Now. I can see broken containers. No sign of the flies.
Ils ont
Just
essayé
plenty of
d'attraper des
bushes.
mouches. Ils se sont
You have
propagés à
some theories,
l'intérieur.
sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
You go ahead, sir. As I see it, no idea is too absurd right now.
I haven't quite thought it through. Not yet. Maybe after I listen to your assessment.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
I'm not sure whether to call it life. Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness. It all resembles the evolutionary path of living forms. Only problem is, it's not alive.
So, with a large dose of doubt, you could still call it evolution.
A dead evolution, if anything.
I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material. And they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source. And so on and so forth.
And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
There's something I need to do before moving on. Field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet. The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational.
Yeah,
Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance. I just need to get to it. There are powerful emitters in the center. Similar to those on energobots.
Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you are looking at the top of the energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
astrogator, I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. Its registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
Yasna trouve la sonde de l'Alliance qui va maintenant l'accompagner dans son voyage. Une nouvelle sonde. Un nouveau pote.
Come here, little probie. Oh, that didn't work. It flew away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller.
On l'accompagne ou il dort le truc là? Bon, d'ailleurs qu'il nous accompagne, hein. Il rejoindra. Hein. Encore un mort. Décidément.
I got inside the field. Do you copy, sir?
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers, and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the Energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
How about I act according to my judgment, and you patiently await my request for help, sir?
We can do that too. You're right, Yasna. You're there. You make the
Bizarre, il y a un véhicule,
Thank you, sir.
un dôme. Il y a personne.
Is the probe still with you?
Yes, it's around here. Somewhere. Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead. The field is no longer a problem.
Meaning?
Disabled.
Perfect. All that's left is to get the flies out of there.
Send shivers down your spine.
I know it's hard getting used to the sight of corpses.
It's more than that. I'm starting to understand the suffering they felt in their final moments. They were left to fend for themselves, yet unable to do so. This one man, he even ate parts of his suit, trying to survive. Climbing onto the hovering transporter.
Before you leave, though, please check that the cargo is intact.
good. I hope. Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure. So, what? Off we go? Yasna, what are you wondering about?
Yeah, sure. I got lost for a moment there because of the flies.
You'll have a lot of time to think about it. Now we have to check if you'll be able to leave with this transport.
Of course, I'm on it. Although first, I like to see them up close.
Very well. Just hurry up.
I must admit, they look amazing.
On va les prendre dans la gueule.
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black hole has opened in the stratosphere. And you say not to worry. Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
A group of these flies could be. I can tell you, it can be gigantic.
I know. I can see it from fucking orbit. What are you waiting for? Get out of there.
Et là, on regarde. De s'enfuir. Alors. Je pense que c'est le tour. On est mort et nous on est là à regarder comme une conne. Des trucs qui volent vers nous par milliers. Début.
Hello, Dragonfly. I fell, but everything's all right.
Et on est une boucle ou
I'm
quoi?
fine.
Je pense qu'il n'y avait pas de mouche quand on avait fait ça.
They're alive. These bushes. Something's flying out of them. It's those creatures. They're the ones doing it.
Dans l'un des transporteurs, Yasna a trouvé des récipients remplis de mouches. En voulant savoir comment elles fonctionnent, elle attire malencontreusement un nuage de petits robots.
Fuck! The same thing over and over again! No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity. Who needs to know what might kill us?
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yes, sir. This is too much. I've asked you how many times already?
It's not like I'm looking for problems where there aren't any. The task is extremely difficult.
Yes, it is.
At least we learned the truth about this planet and the inorganic beings that inhabit it.
What good does that do us, though?
We know the cause of the stupor. Maybe we can find a way to cure our people. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
Not necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies. The rest of them must be somewhere.
Or you'll find more corpses, Yasna.
Hey! Something changed. A scout balloon was hovering over the base, and now it's gone.
And you're only telling me this now?
Oh, it wasn't my top priority. Now, on the other hand...
Do you think it fell to the ground?
If it caught the west wind and fell, then I'll find it in this area. We're lucky. It's hanging from a cliff, close to the ground.
Mort le ballon là.
Can you get to it? Unhook it?
Maybe that won't be necessary. Oh, shit. Somebody's here.
Oui, il y a quelqu'un.
If all you're seeing is dots on the tracker...
No. I can see them with my own eyes. 2 of them, even.
2 people. Alive.
Huh? Where did they go?
Have you lost them?
Well, I can't see them now. They were here just a second ago.
Are you sure? What did they look like?
One was wearing an Alliance suit, a green one. The other one, I don't know. He looked different.
I see. And now they are nowhere to be found.
Damn right.
Doctor,
I know what I saw. 2 people alive. Some of them survived.
and you're going to look for them.
Yes. I'm glad we understand each other, sir.
T'as vu Kovac tout à
I
l'heure,
suggest focusing
le
on
mec
what's
il est pas là.
That balloon is still there, is it not?
Mais
If
à
it
part ça,
had
il y a des
operational
survivants.
cameras, we might get some answers.
You don't have to convince me, Astrogator. I'm going.
The rover is nearby if needed.
Good to know. Thank
Il
you.
est venu par où? Par là? On est venu par le chemin?
How are you feeling?
Let me just say this. Literally everything hurts. I don't know where frustration ends and a contused lung begins. But at least
Yes.
I'm alive. You know what, sir? That whole incident at the start of my journey,
Yes, I remember.
I got badly hurt back then, and I damaged the radio.
And you lost your memory.
The thing is, it wasn't the real cause. There were bushes there too, remember, sir? Just after the fall, the same black cloud of flies gathered above me. They subjected my brain to an electromagnetic field.
Yes, now that's what you suspect.
I know it. The memory of that event came back to me.
So it was the flies all along. In the case of our crew as well.
Yes. And that antimat in the tunnels and the whole convoy. It happened to all of them.
Tu vois que les gens qu'on a... Le Robert, il nous a rejoint. Les gens qu'on a vus, c'est des mouches qui ont pris la forme des gens, ouais. Le Robert, t'es venu me chercher. Merci. Mes amis, c'est mon pronom. Cette aventure à chercher, tourner. Et bon, faut avouer, hein, beaucoup de blabla. Ça fait quand même presque 3 heures. Nous reprendrons la prochaine fois depuis notre rover. Découvrir les mystères de cette planète et de ces mouches. En attendant, je vous dis à la prochaine. Salut tout le monde. Ciao.